All right, so it's time to do another problem. Okay, let's take a look, see what we got. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay. It says Lee purchased a 7-year, $1,000 certificate of deposit, that's a CD, at his local savings bank. As a special incentive, the bank offered an introductory interest of 5% for the first year and then paid its regular 3% interest per year for the next 6 years. So which of the following gives a value of V in dollars of the CD N years after Lee purchased it, going between one and 7, right? 1 is less than N is less than equal to 7. Okay. So this looks like it's an exponential problem, and it's dealing with well, it's grow, it's having a 5% interest. So it's basically 5% interest and 3% interest. So it's basically it's a case where you are growing, you're growing, so basically the exponent is growing. So right off the bat, I mean, I guess you can see that it would be something with a positive, something that's greater than 1. So it looks like it would I would basically say it would probably be either choice B or choice D. But let's basically just go through some thinking behind doing this problem. So so what they're saying is in that, they give this special offer for the first year. And in that first year, they're saying that it would be 5%. So basically what you can do is you can just figure out, like, if you take 5% of $1,000, basically you'll just start off with that 5% times $1,000, and let's see what that is. So if I take 5%, so that would be 0.05. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so 0.05 times 1,000, right? So you're going to wind up getting, basically it'll be 50, right? $50, right? So that's what you're getting. So after that first year, you get that 5% interest. That gives you $50 added to the $1,000. So you're basically starting with 1,050. And if you look at the choices there, yeah, you see that's like that 1,050 is in the problem. So now it comes down to these two problems. I mean, these two choices, B or D, right? And would it be this 1,050 times, now the 03 that's adding the 3%, right? That's adding that 3% that goes for the next 6 years, right? So 1.03 times to the N minus 1, right? Would it be that one or would it be this one? 1,050 times 1.03 to the N, right? Well, you can basically you can think of like plugging in some numbers, right? So if I start with the when I'm first starting out, well, actually no, I mean, after I've already gotten the 1,050, I'm actually in my second year, right? So if I put 2 into this formula, it would be 1050. It would be, okay, 1050 times 1.03 to the 2 minus 1, right? And you get 1050 times 1.03 to the 1. So basically after that, this is basically when after you put it into the account that's giving you 3% interest, right after that, you're going to make 3% interest. So this one makes sense, right? Because if you plugged it into this one on the second year, you're going to wind up getting 1050 times 1.03 to the 2. So you're basically you're making the interest twice after this, and you really shouldn't. You really should. On that second year, you should basically only be just making 3% interest. So the only one that really makes sense is B, right? Okay, so the answer would be B. Okay, so we did another problem. Okay, so there's another one out of the way.